Hi everybody. Um, I'm starting a little late, just a little late today because my daughter woke up a bit early this morning, which is really weird. But after I got her settled, I jumped into my workout, so that's done. Um, so yesterday I told you that I will be speaking from the heart today, and so that means I don't have a book or anything. This is strictly from my heart. So I want to share something that happened early this morning when I went to drop the kids off at the bus stop. So I normally leave the house around 7:45. Um, Across the street from me is a child. Uh, I won't name his name, but there's a child across the street from me, and there is a child on the cul-de-sac. So there are two boys that usually leave the house around the time that we leave. 7:45ish. That's when they leave, like clockwork. They're out there. So they're on their way walking to the bus stop. So me and my kids, we come out outside and we're getting ready to head there as well. So Jeremiah, before we left, Jeremiah's like, "Can we leave?" He asked me, "Can we leave the same time we left yesterday?" And I knew the reason why he wanted to leave that time was because he wanted to walk with those two boys. So I was like, well, we leave the same time every day, so we're gonna be out there at the same time. So when we went outside, and I noticed that the two boys were kind of a ways ahead, and so I noticed that Jeremiah was walking, well, was trying to catch up. He started running towards them, and so the two boys looked back and saw him, and was like, you know, they didn't say anything to him. They looked back at him, and then they ran off. And I'm like, really? And so Jeremiah, I saw his body language, like his body kind of just dropped, and he didn't look excited to walk to the bus stop um, as he did before that happened. And so I called him back, and I had to explain to him that the reason why they ran was because it doesn't seem like they want to walk with him. They're in the fourth grade and he's in the third, and so I can see why, you know, they're older and they think now that they're in the fourth grade, even though they were in the third grade last year, but now that they're in the fourth grade, they're like, I don't want to walk with a third grader, so I'm gonna go ahead and run. Um, but it hurt his feelings, man. I know it did, and it hurt mine because I saw that he was hurt. And he's a friendly kid. He doesn't have any problems or anything, but um, I just had to encourage him and like, don't worry about it. You need to just pray that God send you some real friends and kids that are kind, because clearly they were not. And one of them is actually a bully. I've been keeping my eye on him. He bullies some kids around the neighborhood. He bullied Jeremiah one time. Um, and our neighbor across, on the side of us, he bullies him like almost every time he sees him. And he's actually not allowed to sit near him on the bus. So it's just something I just have to keep an eye on. Too bad I can't ride the bus with Jeremiah and my girls, but it is what it is. So this is kind of like my mommy moment to vent because it really did get me a bit worked up. I took a walk after I dropped them off at the bus stop just to clear my head, and I was kind of just talking on Snapchat about it. And I'm like, what do you do? Like, I'm gonna ask you, what do you do in a situation like that? Like, what will you tell your son um, how to handle that situation? Because my son is 8. Like, what if your child is 8 or younger, and something like that happens to them while they're super excited and ready to walk with new friends, and then they get turned down? Like, what? You walked with me yesterday. Why can't you walk with me today? Um, but that's what happened this morning. I just wanted to throw that out there and speak from my heart because it's something I wish I can protect him from. But he's gonna run into plenty of situations like this or even worse. But the bottom line is you just gotta pray over your kids before they go to school and pray that more friends will come their direction, and there will be kids who actually do the right thing. And I just tried, well, Jason and I, we try to teach our kids how to be leaders and not followers, like I told you before. And so it's a bit challenging at times because Jeremiah, he's trying to figure out what friends to hang out with, and he doesn't quite get that everyone is not nice. Like, they're just not. Uh, you just gotta be careful who, we just gotta be careful of who he hangs out with because we just don't know their background and what their story is. But that's that. That's what I was going through today. And so let me know what you would do in this situation. Let me know below in the comment section uh, what you would do if your child ran into a situation like this. And yeah, that's basically all I have for you today. And I was going to say something I think I might have forgotten, but I can't believe it's Thursday. Thursday already, man. Where'd my week go? But you guys have a great day today, and remember to speak life over your babies, and pray that more friends, great friends, would enter into their lives, especially at the beginning of the school year. I pray that they find the right crowd of kids, and they stick with that crowd. And have a good day, everybody. Like, comment, and share. See you tomorrow.